Well, we are in take 2. Let's see if this one works better. Me on my ramps. Hey YouTubers. This is Eric again. On my second attempt. First attempt got interrupted. This will be another ramp. Chrome. I used to use it pretty good on here, but they got, some reason or another, they let it have this ad that just keeps popping up out of nowhere. I mean, it's just poop, 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 poop. And that's what happened a while ago. It popped up and turned off my recording. And so I disabled it. Apparently you can't delete it off Android, but I disabled it. And hopefully that will stop the pop-ups. I just don't get it. But then again, just still don't get it. I mean, Android is supposed to be open source, but apparently somewhere in there is probably not 100% completely open source, because they let stuff like that seep through. And unless I'm mistaken, Chrome is part of Android. I probably need to do a little research on that. But I wonder if it's also part of Microsoft. And if it is, that would explain a lot. But I'll have to do research to find out for sure. But other than that, going right back to do my complaints. Everybody else has complaints about my favorite games. So I'm here to complain about y'all. I need y'all to stop complaining. All y'all complaining is already screwed up Nexus. Y'all screwed that up royally. You may, I'm sure there's probably more, but at least 20% of modders have already left the Nexus. I mean, because, you know, all y'all do is whine, and apparently y'all must want a bulk package for some stupid ass reason. And apparently enough of y'all want it so bad is they're forcing modders to you know, join in. And, you know, that's wrong. To force anybody to do anything they don't want to do is wrong. And I guess that brings right back to the other thing. A lot of these websites are getting where they want to force you to do a secondary security check. Password apparently to them is not enough. But, you know, my paranoia is, I think it's all has to do with, if you do this secondary thing, is they can monitor you more. See what you're doing. So they see what you're going, see what about you. And I hate that. I don't want you to know what I'm doing. I don't care about your sales. I care about what I need. Because you're not going to care about me. Because all they're going to care about is how much money I spend. And I'm a cheapskate anyway. So, I ain't spending no money. So you might as well quit monitoring me. And, you know, I believe in this thing is, you know, let people live. Let people do what they want to do. I mean, it's supposed to be a free country. Not. Well, they ain't nothing free here. I mean, being free is illusion. Don't kid yourself. It's all illusion. Hey, all y'all, if it's a bust of bubbles, because all y'all people who own land, guess what? You don't own it. You're only renting it. The taxes you pay every year, that's your yearly rent. Bust some bubbles, didn't I? Yeah. That's right. All that amount, all that big $50,000, $100,000 you pay for your house, that's down payment. That's your initial first payment to be able to say you live there. Now to own it, you don't own shit. Hell, within the last 5 years, you only be able to own that TV you have. Hell, somebody finally took that to court and finally won. It took them a while. They finally got it. And so you actually own your TV. You know, in the past, 10, 15 years ago, everything you buy, you didn't own. It's all copyrighted. Anything that's copyrighted, you didn't own it. No. You only paid for the use of it. Because the way the copyright law is written, don't own anything. Same way, you know, what gets me is, you know, they get on all these people who download, and they're called pirating. Everyday people are pirating anyway. When you go to the store, you buy a video game. You know, Walmart, they pay what they call a royalty thing to be able to sell any videos, any media, music, all that. They it's like a little club thing. They buy into that. Most of it is probably like a bulk thing or a big yearly fee thing or whatever. They pay for that so they can sell it. These people like pawn shops and stuff like that, all that's illegal. Them videos that they sell, they buy, all that's illegal. It's illegal. Because the people who own the copyrights for these medias not getting any royalty from that. Anything they're not getting royalty from is illegal because they have copyright on that. It's all illegal. You letting a friend borrow your game that you bought. You got a friend, he wants to borrow it, and you let him borrow it. Technically, that is illegal. By copyright law, that is illegal. That person is supposed to go buy that game. He's not supposed to borrow it, rent it, or any of that stuff. That's why most of your renters that rent these video stores that rented, that's why most of them going out of business. That's not because people don't go rent. The simple fact is they can't afford it anymore because of copyright laws. They don't tell you that, but that's a fact. Learn all that the hard way. Not really, hard way. Because it took a lot of research to figure it out. And there's a lot of reading. If you go to the, I forget what it's called, the media copyright website, and you can sit there and read all the information on that. It would, unless you could read very fast, it would take you days to read all the copyright laws that are in that. I mean, it's so big, it's pathetic. Rich people wants to stay rich, and they're going to do anything they can to stay rich. People wants to nag on me because I'm down on rich people or wealthy people. Well, that may be so, but I got news for you. There's only 3 ways for rich people to keep their money: lie, steal, and cheat. Those 3 things. If you want to keep money, that's what you're going to have to do. If you want to be rich and stay rich, that's what you're going to have to do. If you don't blame me, go ask a lot of these lottery winners. There's at least 70 or 80% of lottery winners lose all their money within 5 years because they don't invest it. And even the ones that do invest it, there might be 25, 30 or so who invest it, still end up losing it all, or most of it, within 10 years. Because if you're going to do stuff the honest way, there's only one thing that's going to let you keep it. That's the Almighty. If He says you can keep it, you'll keep it. And if He says no, it needs to go where it needs to go, it's gone. That's all it is to it. You can't, and you know, we all down here, we all on borrowed time. I mean, us being freshies, you get it? Freshies, humans, as this flesh, it's borrowed. This flesh is borrowed from this earth. And this is all going to go back to the earth. So we don't own anything. And as y'all little robots, well, I like to call you, with a little 60 to 70% that sit on your butt and sit there and allow things to happen and do nothing about it. Y'all the ones are the bad guys. Y'all are the cause of all the problems. You're too much accepting the way things are, instead of getting off your lazy butts and doing something about it. You're too comfortable with your chair, so to speak, is you're not going to get out of it to fix anything. And so in like a better way of saying it, y'all's just a bunch of lazy living bums. That's all you are. Lazy living bums. And I guarantee y'all probably looking at me with my little bushy beard and saying I'm the bum. But no. I probably have a better life than you do. Because I'm living an honest life. I'm not lying to myself. I'm not trying to be comfortable. I'm not accepting things. And that's what it gets on my sister's nerves. You know, it's my sister. I'm not going to tell you who she is, but yeah, she don't like it because I question everything. Question. She don't like it. She's another robot too. So you know, what are you going to do? So that's just that. But anyway, for all y'all complainers out there about the video games, just quit with the complaining. You have nothing to complain about. You have a perfectly good game that you can do almost anything with. You have a creation kit, pull it out, learn how to use it, fix the game the way you want it, and just shut the hell up. And that's coming from Eric. Because Eric said so. Don't like it? Don't watch it. Because I don't care. I just have to rant, put my 2 cents out there because I'm tired of hearing complaining. Is this going to do anything about it? No. Y'all still going to complain. Y'all still going to fuss. There ain't nothing I say or do that's going to change anything. But I just want to put my 2 cents and do some rant. And that's all I want to do. That helps. And might as well try a little bit. Alright. So I've done ranting. I'm going to sign out now. This is Eric. If you even care to, hit the like button. If you don't, oh well. It just shows what kind of person you are. And you can subscribe. I would appreciate it, but you know, I'm not on here for all that stuff, but I use it for my rants. Anybody sees it or watches it, okay. they don't, okay, too. So I'm signing off. Good night. See y'all later, YouTubers. Bye.